Okay, here we go. Tuff the Alley Cat. Tuff was king of the alley. There was no doubt about that, said Muff. Even the bravest dogs put their tails behind their legs and fled at the sight of him. The policeman on the beat grinned and tipped his hat at Tuff as he walked by. Big John, the fire chief, honked his horn and waved at Tuff. Shopkeepers put out scraps of food for Tuff and invited him to come inside. Tuff knew every person and every doorway and every corner in the alley. The other alley cats watched their manners when Tuff was around. All of them had worse scars than those on Tuff's sleek black coat. Yes, Tuff was king of the alley, all right. Lean and long and strong. One fine summer evening, as the sun was sinking behind the big water towers on the rooftops, Tuff woke up from his afternoon nap. He gave a big yawn, showing his large pink mouth and sharp teeth. The other cats shivered. Mice and rats ran for their lives. Pigeons flew up to the rooftops. Tuff stretched his back and his legs. Then he started off down the alley, slow and lazy looking, but his eyes and nose and whiskers didn't miss a thing. Mr. Bates, the fish man, put out a saucer of scraps. Tuff sniffed at the fish and gave a small purr as Mr. Bates scratched behind Tuff's ears. Then Tuff moved on, leaving some scraps on the plate. He always did that, just to show that he didn't really need the food. He had only dropped in to say a polite hello. Mrs. Muldoon was sitting on her stoop with other ladies, enjoying the sunset and the gossip. "Here, kitty, kitty," said Mrs. Muldoon. Tuff pretended not to hear. He hated being called kitty. Didn't she know that by now? "Woof, woof," barked a fat puppy. He ran at Tuff, who arched his back and growled. The puppy stopped and stared, wagging his tail. Then the puppy came closer. Tuff batted his nose with a paw and needle-sharp claws. The puppy turned tail and ran, terrified. Tuff sat down and licked his paw, feeling pleased with himself. "You may think you're brave, but I think that was pretty mean." "He was just a friendly puppy," said a cool cat voice. Tuff stared in astonishment. The voice belonged to the most beautiful cat he had ever seen. Her coat was creamy white. Her eyes were blue, and her nose was pink. "How do you do?" said Tuff. "You must be new on this alley." "I'm Tuff, and Tuff is my name." "There's nothing tough about scaring a puppy," said the white cat. She flicked her tail at Tuff and turned to leave. "My name is Delicat, and this deli is where I plan to live. I like pickles. Good night, Tuff Cat." Tuff stalked off. His feelings hurt. Nobody talked to him like that in the alley. What did she mean? He wasn't tough. He chased 2 large dogs and killed a rat to put on Mrs. Muldoon's doorstep. He darted at the wheels of a bicycle, and the rider fell off. Tuff felt better, but he couldn't stop thinking about the beautiful Delicat. The sun rose at the east end of the alley over Firehouse Number 7. Tuff yawned and curled up in the doorway of Ida's ice cream parlor. He knew that later he would get a cool lunchtime snack from Ida, and he fell asleep happily. That evening, Tuff shined his coat and claws and whiskers till they glistened. Then he set off on his rounds. Slow and hazy looking, lean and long and strong. But there were no fish scraps that night. Mr. Bates had gone to the Palace Movie House, and Mrs. Muldoon and her friends stayed indoors since it looked like rain. In fact, the alley was very quiet that night. Tuff felt lonely. Tuff sat down to lick his paws and face. Suddenly his nose twitched and he smelled an awful smell. Smoke! Smoke was pouring out of the delicatessen. Tough hated bad smells. He was about to walk off when he heard a voice. "Help, Tough Cat, it's me, Deli. This place is on fire. Please help me." Tough raced to the delicatessen. He saw Delicat in the window, running back and forth between the pickles and the salami and the sausages. Black smoke was pouring out of the vent above the closed door. There was no sign of Dan the deli man. The fire alarm was clanging. Tough thought fast. "Quick, this way," said Tough. Tough raced around the corner to the back entrance of the delicatessen. He knew very well that there was a small hole in the basement window at the back. He had made it himself the night he had chased a very large rat out of the cellar. He found the hole and put his head inside it and yowled. Delicat stumbled through the smoke toward the sound of Tough's loud meow. She found the hole and scrambled through it. Tough licked her sooty face. "Oh, Tough, you saved my life," said Delicat. "You are a brave and wonderful cat." She licked his face. Tough purred. Just then the fire engine came. The firefighters put out the fire in no time. Mr. Bates and Mrs. Muldoon and her friends, and Dan the deli man, and all the neighbors gathered around. Then Big John, the fire chief, put Tough under one arm and Delicat under the other. "I think you two brave cats belong in the firehouse," he said, and everyone agreed. And that is how Tough and Delicat became firehouse cats. To this day, you can see them and their black and white spotted kittens riding the fire engine. The kittens look like little firehouse dogs, only better because they are cats. Tough is still king of the alley, and Delicat is queen, but she doesn't like pickles anymore. Oh, wasn't that a nice story? Oh, I really liked that story. How about you? Did you hear any thunder while we were reading? I did. I heard thunder. Now you know what time it is. It's time to sing. I don't know what time you're watching this, but right now here in Indiana, it is almost 1:30, and I am expecting my friend Mary at 1:30. It's 1:25, so we have 5 minutes till Mary comes. I don't know if she'll be here before we finish singing, but that's okay. You met her, you probably don't remember her, but you met her when you were here visiting. Let's sing our song. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all over town. The cats on the bus go mew, 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 mew. The cats on the bus go mew, 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 all over town. Stop for just a minute. Have Daddy show you the video of all the geese in our front yard. He can show that to you. The geese on the bus go honk, 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 honk. The geese on the bus go honk, 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 all over town. There's Tommy. He wants to sing too. The dogs on the bus go woof, 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 woof. The dogs on the bus go woof, 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 all over town. The bees on the bus go buzz, 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 buzz. The bees on the bus go buzz, 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 all over town. We have some visitors to our house every day, and they are butterflies. So, I wonder how the butterflies go. They don't make a sound, do they? The butterflies on the bus go. Their wings go like that. The butterflies on the bus go flap, 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 all over town. The snakes on the bus go s s s s s s s s s. The snakes on the bus go s s s all over town. Shall we do another one? How about the birds? The birds on the bus go tweet, 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 tweet. The birds on the bus go tweet, tweet, tweet all over town. The pigs on the bus go oink, 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 oink. The pigs on the bus go oink, oink, oink all over town. The grandmas on the bus go, I love you, I love you, I love you. The grandmas on the bus go, I love you, all over town. Now I'm going to tell you a story. Grandpa found a great big spider. It was really big with 8 legs, and it was crawling by our front door. So Grandpa is afraid of spiders. So he said to me, you'll have to come and get it outside. So I came, but I never saw it. So we don't know where it is. So now he's all worried because it's still in the house. But it made me think, do you know this song? The eensy beensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Now the eensy weensy spider goes up the spout again. You know that song? Next time I see you on the chat, on the FaceTime, if you know that song, we can sing that song together, okay? You remind me. Love you. Bye-bye.